Good morning everyone, welcome to Overland Build Part 3. The roof rack's done, the rear boxing's done, let's go have a nosy. As you can see, the roof rack is now complete and I'm very pleased with it. In the back, you maybe saw the boxes on the other video, it was painted in black Raptor. I weren't happy with it. It looked alright, but I'm very picky. So I work in restaurants, there's plenty of checker plate. Asked one of the guys and he kindly donated a sheet to me. So let's have a look at the breakdown. So first of all, we have exterior light switch panel. That's going to be for rear light, cooking, etc. Side lights, well, depending which side I want to put a tarp or an awning. They are the marine ones, they're off eBay. They are the waterproof ones. Slightly overhanging on canopy, just to make sure. It nearly touches the drop down tailgate, so I'm pretty comfortable with that. Down below here, quick release gas connection. I've got a 2-ring burner, I'm going to show you very shortly. Quick release gas connector, male end on the cooker. Gas pipe feeds through, the gas bottle's in the other end, which I'll show you in just a second. So let's have a look at the cooker. Let a bit of gas through, purge it through, obviously it's got air in it. And as always, for the purpose of filming, it never works. 2 seconds. The joys of live TV. Some more gas, wait a second. And there we have flame. And this one. And there we have 2 flames. I'm going to make a small shroud that goes around here just to protect it from the wind. But as you can see, a little simple 2-ring burner, 2 rings for cooking, small toaster grill underneath. Job's a good one. Quick release, seals in the gas. Voila. So we'll now move on to the little cubby holes. My only nitpick I've got, and that's just me being the way I am, is the cuts ain't perfect on the doors, but the seals, they work, and that's just me nitpicking. Like I say, it is a DIY build, and I've not sent it to a shop to be laser cut and stuff like that. It's all done at home and what have you. So, first boxing, let's have a look. I am waiting for the handle still to come, don't worry, the screws aren't permanent. Drop down, inside here, as you can just see, the gas pipe is clipped all the way, which goes to the quick release connection. Small bit of storage area, but also the electric's going to run through in here, which we'll get into in a minute, and a nice bit of conduit. You have got this bit of storage space for straps, shackles, anything really you want to secure. I think I may even put some locks on these, so anything a little bit of value I can just chuck away while I'm out and give it a lock up, just that added protection. So that's the first one. We'll then shift it round to the back one. Hopefully I can reach this through the side. As you can see, that one drops down, bigger storage space, and you see the gas bottle in the corner. It is a tight fit, and I made it that way purposely. Don't want it rattling around. I've got to get a securing strap for it. That's that part. As you can see, down on around the left hand side, just around this corner, is where the leisure battery is going to sit. I'm getting a split charge system. The panel goes behind the seat because there is quite, on a L200, there is quite a bit of little space behind the rear seats. So the panel's going to go in there, keeps it up to dry. Cable's feeding into the second battery. Roughly about 100 amp hour leisure battery, which is going to feed the side lights, rear lights, and the other side lights, and any other auxiliaries that I decide to put on. Top hatch, is purely there for disconnecting the battery and what have you. Pops off. It has got a rubber seal all around, so it is watertight. It has been tried and tested because if you've noticed recently we've had lots of showers of rain, so it has had a good test, and as you can see inside there is dust, so I know it's nice and dry. So that just sits on there. Can't do it one-handed, but you get the gist of it. Also, as you can see, everything's been built on top of the ridges of the bed because there's drain holes at the back of the pickup tub, so to ensure water could still escape so it don't fill the tub up like a pool, everything's built on top of the ridges there, and make it out there and there, just lets water flow, lets it out the drain holes and what have you. Also, I have silicone around the top so it is sealed. Like I say, we've had some good rain and it's held up really well. So next stage of the build, lighting. As you can see just below the number plate there, quite discreetly, I quite like actually how it fits, is a small 21 or 22 inch light bar. It does give off quite good light. A few people have said, oh, mounted the bumper, do you get much vibration and shaking through the light? To be fair, there's nothing there. It is quite sturdy and stable. So what we're going to do is, I've just got a 42 inch light bar. It's going to go on the front of the roof rack. Could have gone bigger, but bigger's not always better. It gives the illumination I need. What we are going to do is the lower light bar and the front light bar will be fed from inside the cab. The simple fact is, it's the two lights you're going to use the most. You want them switchable in the cab, so you're not messing about getting out, turning lights on and off, etc. whilst green laning at night or, driving round. So let's have a quick nosy inside. As you can see from the previous video, the stereo down below, there was a big open old space there. So I scanned all over eBay and nobody actually made the switch panel that I wanted. So me being me, I'll make my own. Plastic is a sheet of plastic called plasticard. It's actually used for modelling, RC cars, etc, etc. It's about 2mm thick, very strong sturdy plastic to be fair. As you can see, switch in the middle, there's the lower light bar. Left hand one will do the roof light bar, and the voltage gauge is going to be wired directly to the rear leisure battery. So I can keep an eye on the voltage, make sure everything's running all right, without having to drop the back seats to check the panel, etc. So I can monitor everything from inside. Also, what's good with Mitsubishi is they do have a cluster on the dashboard which has a voltage gauge for the main driving battery, so I can keep an eye on all the electrics from there. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick cup of coffee and then we're going to get on with the light bar. So light bar's all bolted up. I'm going to switch now, and pre-wired loom little fitting kit that you get. I'm going to stick that on, wire it on properly, and we'll have a little test. As you can see, top light bar's now on, all wired in, all with the solenoids on to the switch panel, testing and working lovely. There's no point turning it on just yet, you're not going to see nothing, but what I will do later when it gets dark is drive down one of the lanes and we'll show the lower light bar, we'll show the headlights, and we'll show the upper light bar and see how we go on. I am going to add more lights as it goes, but I'll get to that subject very short. So as I said, when I come out, when it's dark, just give you a little show how the lights perform. So here we have just normal beam on, main beam, and to be fair, Mitsubishi lights are terrible. So first of all, just normal beam with lower light bar, and normal beam with upper light bar, and then we'll stick both of them on. As you can see, it really does illuminate it well. Over the moon with it, really happy with it. So just before I wrap things up, before I give you a little insight of what's coming next, we're going to jump on with the auxiliary battery and split charge system. So we're going to have main battery here, set of cables to behind the seats in the back of the pickup, with a split charge panel here, through to the auxiliary leisure battery around here, along through boxing which feeds the power to the switch panel. Then out of there, there's going to be like the side lights, the rear lights, anything else decide to stick on. There's always going to be future proof. There's about 5 or 6 switches on there. So as you can see, that's what will be coming up next. Apologies for the crude drawing, but the first design was even worse on a piece of cardboard. But no, big thanks to Rich at Bug Out Vehicles UK, helped me with the wiring, where to put fuses and isolators, etc. So big thanks to Rich. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you soon. So thanks everyone for watching. Please give us a subscribe. If you click on the little notification bell at the side, click that as well, and it'll just let you know when the latest video comes up. If you want to go over to Instagram as well, I'm on Instagram as Camp Cook Create. On there we'll put little snippets of bits that are going to come up in the next video, and what have you. So head over to there and you get to see a sneaky peek before they actually go on YouTube as well. Thank you very much.